All right, guys. I'm like on first. I normally have my countdown. Well, I ain't got my countdown on right now. But happy first Saturday Sunday of the month. And we are on day 4 of, yes, I got this on because I'm a little chilled. Um, even though I got my heater right here. But welcome to day 4 of 100 Days of Believing Bigger in You and Your Business. We are coming from the journal 100 Days of Believing Bigger. Okay? See that? But before we get started, we get people on. Gotta make sure I can see my comments. Before we get people on and get people on, if they don't know who I am, happy 2026. Did my phone just go dead? Oh, I don't know. My phone ain't go dead on me. Happy 2026. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you're tuning in, please say hey in the comments so I know that you're here and you're live. Again, we are doing the 100 Days of Believing Bigger devotional, but it's 100 Days of Believing Bigger in You and Your Business. But I want to go ahead and get some preliminaries done. I'm actually going to start a book club this month. This is what one of the readings that I suggested. As you can see, forgiving what you can't forget. Discover how to move on, make peace with painful memories, and create a life that is beautiful again. I've seen a lot. I don't know why I'm saying a lot. A few, but kind of me is a lot of people that don't know how to forgive what they can't forget. And so, someone had asked me, Theron, like, how do you people say I'm nonchalant about things. But one of the things that has helped me is not necessarily that book, but I think that book could help others. And we all can talk the things out. This book right here, if you're just tuning in, Forgiving What You Can't Forget. But the Four Agreements is one of my favorite books, and I do stand on those agreements. One of the agreements is don't take anything personal. A lot of y'all take things too personal. Too personal. Like another book called Let Them. And that's what I think. I let them. I let y'all be you. We give too much place. Y'all go ahead and comment. Happy New Year, Cantina. We still haven't done a photo shoot, girl. When are you going to do the photo shoot? When are you going to do the photo shoot? Which book is your book of choice? This one? 100 Days of Believing Bigger, or this one, Forgiving What You Can't Forget. And then another one is called Let Them. But we're going to read this book right here. I have a group of a few ladies. It's two. But it's two ladies. Hey, Tori, Happy New Year. It's two ladies so far. Two other ladies, but I'm going to sign myself. Or Forgiving What You Can't Forget. I'm giving them some time to get this book. I have the book. If you have Kindle, it is part of the Kindle free. So you can read it for free on your Kindle. But if you're if you're still an old school girly and need to do that, you can. Yeah, you can. But a lot of people have problems forgiving what they can't forget and hold grudges. I didn't realize how many people hold grudges. Oh, you can come join us then for the book club. We're gonna meet sometime this month. We're just gonna read it together and talk about it, right? Just talk. But a lot of people hold grudges, and I'm like, you can hold the grudges and let it like consume you, or you can just move on. Be like, I don't want to move on. I just want, because there's some things that I had to let go. I had to let go because deep down it was bothering me. It wasn't bothering me on necessary. It wouldn't show up in certain ways, but it was bothering me by like being molested by a family member, and that family was just roaming around like nothing happened. No one. I'm thinking too. Like no one knows you did this to me, but you just act like it ain't got done. So there's some things I had to do some true true forgiveness on it, and had to forgive because I can't forget it. But let's go ahead and get into day number 4. I just wanted to do that. Day number 4 of the 100 days of Believing Bigger. Y'all, I was about to not do day 4 and say, okay, I'm gonna do tomorrow day 4 and 5. But I was like, no. No. I told myself I was gonna do this and I'm going to do it. So let's get to it on day number 4. But so far we talked about on day 1, trust made simple. We talked about God wants you to rely on trust, total reliance upon spiritual timing. Day number 2 was seeing the unseen. Day number 3, yesterday, my favorite scripture, trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not. That's the most hardest part. Lean not into your own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. The thing is trust in the Lord with all your heart, meaning sometimes you have to let go and let God. I'm not no preacher, but you do. You have to let go to go with the flow. Because at the end of the day, y'all, everything is working for our everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the indifference is working for our highest good. You have to believe that. When folks talk about you or when folks say something, it is not. Oh, the devil is busy. Stop giving so much the devil power and energy. Could it be God is revealing some stuff to you? Could it be that God is taking some stuff away from you that you don't need? Could it be that? Could it be that? I don't know. Could it be that? People are so quick to say, oh, turn this way. Turn this way. People are so quick to say, oh, the enemy, God is so big. Devil is busy. But God is busier. The devil is not omnipresent. The devil can't be everywhere at all times. So, let's get into number 4. Releasing perfectionism. I ain't got that, but yeah. The scripture says the Lord will perfect that which concerns me. Ooh, your mercy, O God, endures forever. Do not forsake the works of your hands. Psalms 138:8. It says, it's easy for us to trust in our own abilities, accomplishments, and experiences as indications of our capabilities. The good news that as a daughter and created in the image of the Most High God, you are indeed full of infinite potential and possibilities. But even as carriers of God's divine DNA, we still are limited by human body, mind, and perspective. God alone has the entire world in his hands. He has the only view that sees all things interwoven and beginning to end. And the even greater news is that God is far better at working all things. I gotta believe my eyes. At all things for you than you are. Like this is it. We're so quick. I'm talking about we're so quick to, there we go. I don't want to expose y'all. But we're so quick to want to do things our way. We're so quick to, I'll do this way. I'll do this. Versus literally taking the time. Because God knows all things work together all things work together for those that love the Lord and are called by his purpose. I truly believe that. Hey, girl. Thank you. India. Girl, tomorrow's Monday, and then I'm ready to call you. We got to get to working, okay? We got to get to working on our plan, okay? We got to start posting. You love that book? Yeah, Chiquita, yes. So we're reading this, Believing Bigger in You and in Your Business, and we're going to tie this all in together. But we were talking about how God is far better at working not some of the things, not the things that you want. God is working all those things. You have to be patient. People say, I got patience. We got to be patient. It means to refine, improve, and put in the finish. Okay, I skipped the part. Above the word perfect is used as an action word. It means to refine, improve, and put in the finishing touches. Perfectionism, our want to control circumstances to create favorable outcomes, may be dangerous to our destiny. You see, your destiny isn't really yours. It's a critical part of God's plan. We have to drop our will for his. Yes. Oh, this book. Okay, I will. But before we get back into it, in case you didn't come earlier, we're reading this book as well. Later on this month, we are doing a book club for forgiving what you can't forget. A lot of folks have a problem with that, but uh, we're gonna help each other out. We're gonna help each other out. Thank you. This is what she said. We all have to, we have to drop our will for His. But it says your destiny isn't really yours. You're a critical part of God's plan. What did I say? God's plan. But let's not forget that it's His plan we must learn to joyously and expectantly surrender to. Know that He will perfect everything that concerns you. He will perfect everything that concerns you. Perfecting is what God does. So, the journal part prompt was, or devotional was, have you been worried about something? Have you been worried about something is going to work out? How does worry lead to you meddle and make things happen as opposed to trusting God to work out all those things? In 2026, we need to trust more. This world is crazy. Okay, this world is crazy. I want to also read something here. Day 4 right here is day 4 is the truth. It's about most people skip over in the book. You don't need more confidence. You need a clearer decision. Believing bigger starts when you stop being vague. Believing bigger in you. It's internal work. And so these are some questions you should ask yourself going into this new season. What am I actually available for in this season? What am I tolerating? Where have I been saying praying about it when I already know the answer? Oh, I'm using my yeah, I'm using my laptop. I got a MacBook. But I got my light over here. I bought this light off of Facebook Marketplace. I love it. I love it. Yes, well, you free all day? Perfect, girl. Perfect, girl. Then we're going to definitely talk tomorrow. Let's talk about believing bigger in yourself looks like choosing clarity over confusion. Self-trust or God trust over second guessing. Like, don't second guess your decisions in this season in life. Trust that God brings awareness to you, like awareness, your thoughts, awareness, and trust in your angels, right? You ain't God. We sing that song. There's an army rising up, but there are angels. We got angels. There's a book called Higher Heaven. The more you pray, the more you visualize, the less you have to do because you're communicating with. Thank you for the quality. You're communicating with heaven. If you need to find something, if you need something more done, you can ask heaven to help you. If you need more customers, if you need more people to sign up for your event, January the 24th. January the 24th in the ATL with my girl Chiquita. Then ask your angels. Yes, self-doubt. We have to stop self-doubting. Like God, I was talking to someone and they were doing a test, right? And they went back and changed the answers, and those are the ones that got wrong. Do not second guess yourself. But also believing in bigger in yourself looks like alignment over approval. If you keep going back and forth, it's not confusion, it's fear of committing to what you already know. I know we're talking about believing bigger in you and your business. Let's talk about believing in your business. Look like having a clear offer. Having a clear offer. Having a clear message. Now, for me this quarter, we got a certain goal amount, and it says one clear offer, but if you're a photographer, your clear offer is photography. But I have my different sessions. I am offering my Valentine, I love my grandkids more session. I offer my birthday sessions. I love my kids more. I love my grandkids more. Valentine's Day sessions. I love me more. for women that just want to come take some cute pictures with the crown. Look, I got it. Look, my new crown came in today. Ain't it beautiful? I have another crown. I love doing crown photos. And so my new crown came in. I love it. I love it. I love it. I got to do a video of we just walking around with our crowns. Let's go to Target and just walk around with our crowns. But let's get back to believing bigger. What believing bigger in your business looks like. No more overthinking. Waiting to feel ready. In 2026, we are ready. We're not doing anything scattered. We're not doing scattered faith and sloppy action. We are clear decisions, focused belief, and consistent movement. We're perfect along the way. Perfect along the way. Perfect along the way. Okay, y'all? What we're going to do? Perfect along the way. So let's bring this all back. Today, day 4 of 100 days of believing bigger in yourself and in your business. We're coming from the 100 days of believing bigger by Marshawn Evans Daniels. Okay. Let's say the prayer together though. Lord, your ways are marvelous and soaked in significance. When your hands touch my life, failure is impossible. Ooh, that sounds, ooh. Thank you for replacing my perfectionism with your perfect will and way. Girl, look at that. When your hands touch my life, Father, failure is impossible. Failure isn't impossible. It's all about lessons learned. And then like failure or failure, first opportunity in learning, fail fast. What my girls say, we definitely should take each other's photos for business. I'm ready for 26. A solid, consistent plan is needed. Yes, and we gonna get it, girl. We're gonna get it. We might not like last year. I had a financial goal. I didn't hit my financial goal that I wanted to hit for last year, but it was the consistent thing for me was the consistency of making money in my photography business, right? I do a lot of things, but I'm clear. I'm believing bigger in my business by focusing. We have to focus on one, no more than 2 things. If you're multi-passionate, multi-everything in your business, you have to just focus on one, no more than 2 things, right? So like for me, I am focusing on photography, right? And then the marketing piece with my CEO Momentum Hub. That's all I'm doing this year. Whatever my photography services, branding, legacy portraits and events, and my CEO Momentum Hub, helping women over 40. Not necessarily, you ain't necessarily gotta be over 40, but that's just the main thing. Help women over 40 to, where's my mission? You gotta have it written down. Gotta have it written down. The CEO Momentum Hub. Don't get me for not learning exactly what. Don't get at me for. Here it is. Helping women to strategy that combines strategy. Ooh. The CEO Momentum Hub is a high-touch business growth experience designed for women entrepreneurs over 40 who are marketing ready to increase their visibility, sharpen their message, and confidently secure their place in this marketplace. Because in 2026, we got to do business differently. We got to do business differently. We can no longer do business as we have been doing, because it's no longer social media. It is interest media. And so you have to develop stuff that's interesting to your user, to your consumer, to your client, so that they can potentially want to buy. Also, we have to stay in our faces. We have to do different things in 2026. We have to get creative, and we can get creative. We have AI, y'all. We have AI to help us to create different videos. And if you don't know how to create AI videos, because it takes a lot of tries to, like, you want to see, You want to see how long? Let's see if I can share my screen. But I cannot share my screen. Can I not share my screen? I used to. Okay, let's go to. All right. Okay, so I am sharing my screen. Okay, then no. I want you to look how many critiques and tries it takes to do a video. Look, guys, this is the same person. It takes so many tweaks and tries. Look, like I wanted to do this one, then I had to redo it to say this one. It can take a lot of tweaks. It can take a lot of tweaks and tries. So, in 2026, we are gonna go ahead and again, if you can't do a video, don't want to show your face, you don't have to show your face no more like that. We have AI tools, we have AI videos. You saw the ones that be dancing all that type of stuff. If you want to do that, you can. That I may do a 1 or 2 dancing video for my AI twin, but that's not the purpose of me generating and doing my AIs for in 2026. It's just drum up and have business. I hope you are ready. I want to do some reflection for this week before we go. I want you to write this down or think about the decisions you have been avoiding. Is if I trusted myself more, I would choose blank. In my business, the one thing I'm committed to for the next 30 days is, and say this out loud, believing bigger isn't loud, it's decisive. It's decisive. It's decisive. Believing bigger. Believing bigger. All right, guys. So we are through with day number 4 of Believing Bigger. Number 5. Day number 5 is water walking. Ooh. Coming from Matthew 14:29. Jesus indeed come. Lord have mercy. So tomorrow I'm trying to go live tomorrow by 9 o'clock for 100 days of Believing Bigger. Tomorrow will be on day 5. Also, the forgiving what you can't forget. We're gonna start that sometime in January, toward the end of January, so they can read. Let me see how many chapters there are. It is 14 chapters, so maybe we can read chapters 1 and 2 by the end of the month. Well, no, we're gonna read it, but we're gonna read chapters 1, 2, and 3 by the end of the month. That's only 35 pages, right? So see if we can get 35 pages in by the end of the month for this book. So if you want to join in, you can inbox me, type the word book club, inbox me the word book club, then I know that you're gonna be part of the Forgiving What You Can't Forget, so I can send out the Zoom link when we do have it. I think we're gonna try to do it like on that toward the end of the month, maybe the last Sunday of the month. We can do something forgiveness. So there's like that way we can at least not read the whole book, but at least get through chapter 4. I said 3, but let's get through chapter 4 a little bit. Because that's only 50 pages. So if you read like 2, or if you read like 4 pages a day or something like that, you should be able to get to that. So it's only like 50 pages. So forgiving what you cannot forget. Let's read this together. Let's do some healing together. Let's read. You know, a lot of y'all need a good friend. A lot of y'all need a good friend. And this group is just a group of, I'm just creating this group to read this book. So far, it's two ladies. I know that they need it. If you're someone who holds grudges, if you're someone who say, I don't want to forgive them, this book might help you. Now, I haven't read the book. A lot of people say it's a good book. I believe if you hold grudges, um, this said discover how to move on, make peace with a painful memory. It could be your memory could be molestation, rape. You saw somebody get killed, a loved one died, and you needed to make peace or whatever. But it says learn how to discover how to move on, make peace with painful memories. That's what that's going to be. Also, I'm here for all your photography needs. I am doing. If you're a grandparent, I am doing. I love my grandkids more photo session February the 7th. But all month I'm here for all your. I love myself. I value myself. Um, Photo sessions. Me and my girl India. She's a good photographer in this area. We are partnering up and we're collaborating this year in 2026. All right, guys. I will see you on tomorrow. Again, if you ain't got the book, go ahead and get the book for yourself. 100 Days of Believing Bigger. So we are. You still got time. We are on day 4. So if you order this book on Amazon, you should get it within a couple of days for Prime. And let's get to it. Let's believe bigger for ourselves and our business so we can grow in 2026. All right, guys. Good night, and y'all have a great week. First week of the year.